Previously on Agree to Disagree Gaming.
He goes, "Well, y'all ready to go on in?" He goes, I'll take you to the spot."
Yes,
You
yes.
see a werewolf sitting on top of the large rock, and it's
I have this all under control, guys. You don't have to waste your ammo.
And I want to
okay.
cure him of his lycanthropy. I take 1 harm, ignore armor.
Yeah, Joel is 1, Kira's 2, Petey's 3.
Don't you roll a 1, you son of a bitch.
Damn you.
Joel, you take 1 harm as you're like getting up off the ground.
It's fine.
You
So I say stop doing magic.
you get you get this twinge in the side of your head. It's like you're taking stress damage.
That's
So
fine.
you take 1 harm.
I'm warping reality for this fucker.
As the magic around it is.
Yeah.
The fabric of reality
Magic
is
to
all the
heal
pieces around you. You just can't quite cope.
Yeah, you
Is it Jacob?
I healed mine with a 13. I healed that point off. Is that okay?
This isn't Twilight.
So I would like to use this opportunity to turn to the ranger and say, "Stay here," and then approach the
Did you cure him?
dude. And well, he's not. Like, is he still technically a monster? Do I need to use my
He a
actually,
dude.
monster
Yeah, I feel
empathy?
like
actually I haven't finished
Sorry.
dealing with Bryan.
Go ahead.
Everyone
my
keeps
bad.
jumping in doing stuff.
Sorry.
Yeah. So Cali puts her hands on this massive werewolf's chest. Like it's like 8 foot tall. It's huge. All muscle, all fur, all teeth.
Super sexy.
Oh,
Super
Bryan.
smexy. Like blam. Like sploosh. And you put your hands on its chest and you mutter some words. And then suddenly this massive hulking figure shrinks down to a man about 6 foot tall. I mean, he's pretty ripped. He's naked, for sure naked, right in front of you.
He's swole.
Hello.
But he is no longer he's no longer looking like a werewolf. He's looking like a dude.
I continue singing the song my people.
I put my hand on his shoulder, I look him in the eye, and I say, "Pants." And I turn around.
He looks at you and goes, "Can't use my hands."
Okay.
He's still magically bound.
What did Bryan say? Sorry, I missed it. My kid was crying.
I said, "Pants."
Do I recognize him? Is he one of the ones that got away 20 years ago?
He is not one of the ones that you recognize. This guy looks like he's in his early 20s.
Oh.
He really looks like more of a bro. Not what you'd expect from a werewolf. Some of that,
I got an
It's
idea.
probably one of their kids.
I can teleport back to town and get him some pants.
Go for it.
You sure can do that.
I'll tell you this guy's probably not going to live long enough. I'll tell you that.
Well, if he's just a regular old guy now.
He's seen too many things.
So have I.
He's been too many things.
Yeah, he's been too many things. He's
Yeah,
not want for this world long now.
You hear that wonderful popping sound that you've come to recognize as Ramiel's teleportation? And then he pops right back, and he's got a pair of green sweatpants.
I mean, I guess.
From the Walmart.
Go put them on him.
Pants. Pants.
He goes, "What?
I'm not dealing with this.
What happened here? I mean, who are you people? What? Why am I in the woods?"
Put the pants on.
Fuck.
We'll start with
So
pants.
he's mind erased now?
Wouldn't he still know who he was?
I'm going
Maybe
to.
disoriented.
Why don't y'all read me a bad situation here?
I'll do that.
Me too.
I'm smelling.
He doesn't
Big
smell like a werewolf
nine.
anymore, that's for sure.
Here we go.
Bathed in 100 years.
He's only 20.
had mixed successes.
I had a success. I rolled a 10.
Everybody else mixed it up.
How many
We're
total
gonna
did
say
you
that
get?
with that many checks, you're gonna cover the whole gambit of read a bad situation. So
We
I'm
got
not even gonna
6
make you
points
ask me the
total
question.
here, so we got all 6.
Yeah, and there's 6 questions.
Well, if we want to ask the same question twice.
That's point.
That's fair.
And only 5 of us
Or I could
rolled.
just tell you. Or
No, all of us did, I think.
yeah, there's
Yeah,
only
we
5
got-
players though.
We got at
Oh.
least 6 points out of it.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, that's right. Because because
We got a full success and 3.
Tell us the bad situation, Scotty.
Thank you. He realizes that y'all aren't believing his bullshit, and he's like, "Well, shit. I really thought y'all believed me." It's a. I know what you people are. You're hunters.
I enchant
He
my
spits
two-handed
on the gra-
sword. Sorry, go ahead.
He spits on the ground. He goes, "You're not going to take me alive."
Oh,
And he is
yay.
I wanna
he's trying
jinx
to
it.
break out of those bindings.
Yeah.
Oh, I have an idea. Oh, can I go up to him and touch just kind of brush the back of my hand on his face to see if my fingernails burn his skin still?
Sure.
Do I have to roll anything for that?
So creepy.
No, you basically walk up and you kind of just drag your fingernails across his chest, and it doesn't sizzle. He's bleeding. Like you cut him, but he doesn't. They don't sizzle.
I'm disappointed.
Yeah, Cali definitely removed his lycanthropy.
I want to, I'd say it's not really manipulate, but just like tell them, look, you're immortal now. This isn't a good idea. I don't know, what is that?
I'm literally gonna.
I mean,
kill
is he a
this-
monster? Is he a monster or a regular
Te-
person? No.
Technically, at this moment, he's a normal person.
I still
so
wanna
you could
kill him.
manipulate him.
I mean, I'm about to kill him.
I want to kill him too.
It's time to move on.
Hold on. I want a mental
We gotta kill him before
dominion.
we can find out where his people are.
I already know where they are.
I gotta
Where are they?
manipulate on a 8
They're down the
here.
path. Scotty said I could tell exactly where they were earlier,
Oh, cool.
or the general direction at least. He said I knew where they were coming from.
I'm going to use mental dominion on him. I got an 11 on it.
All right. Well, first, Brian, what do you want to do with your jinx?
I got 2 holds. I'm just hanging out waiting to use them.
Okay.
I figure I'll help other players with their rolls with them.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna tell
Sounds
him he
like a
needs
plan.
to stand down, and otherwise we got 5 heavily armed people standing around him, and he doesn't stand a chance without any werewolf powers. And basically point a spear right at his face.
He goes. He just grins at you.
Okay. Well, when he grins, I use
You think
mental dominion on him.
Okay.
I-
Give me that flavor text again.
Okay.
I offered him the chance.
I rolled an 11.
Hold 3.
All right. Hold 3.
3 orders.
Yeah.
And he doesn't
Let's do it.
and he doesn't have the option to refuse because he's human now.
Nope. Yep.
You're welcome, Kira.
Absolutely.
Do some weird stuff. Give him
Yeah,
a
you
silver
can,
bullet machine gun and send him into camp. Oh, we should load him up with silver explosives, then send him into camp.
You got that powder, just coat him in the powder and blow him up.
Yeah,
Suicide bomber.
Oh no.
I could do that.
Take out.
No. Do I need to go teleport back to the quartermaster and tell him he needs some IEDs made of silver?
No.
Just go to that Fort McClellan and just grab some C4.
Make a silver pipe bomb.
I'll make a spark happen on it. I'll deal 1 harm to the C4.
I'm going to order him to tell me how many more are there and where are they.
And what are they doing? How about that?
Yes.
Throw that one in there.
And yeah,
Including me?
or
Is that gonna be all 3 if you do that though?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Is that all
You
three?
may want to hold that last one.
Well, then I just want to know how many more are there.
Okay.
Um,
He when you ask him basically ask him how many are there other werewolves are you? You can see he's trying to hold his mouth shut really hard, but he goes, "There's 7 others," and then he has this look like he can't believe that he let that slip out of his lips.
can I wait until later to use my other 2 orders, or do I have to use them all
Tell
right
him to
now?
turn himself in.
Yeah, you can. I mean, they're hold, so you can hold them until
Okay.
you want to use them.
Well,
Before somebody axes this guy, I would like to try to work out something about him, if I can, real quick.
because I can still make him do 2 more things before we kill him, and he cannot refuse.
Yeah.
I love
That's-
how we're on board completely with that. Which
Hey, Phil,
my character.
as you start moving forward, the ranger's gonna. He wants to see what's going on too. Like he's
I
hearing.
see that
he's
there's
hearing
a
some
person on the ground.
Oh, well, now
I
that he
wanna
looks
spin one
human,
of my
that
holds.
ranger's going to be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm actually going to spend one of my holds to interfere with what a bystander is trying to do and stop the
Okay.
ranger from coming closer. I want him to trip up or something.
Okay, yeah, yeah. As he gets up and starts coming out of his little hidey hole with you, Joe,
Yeah.
he starts walking and then he goes, "Damn boots!" and he bends over and both his boots are untied. So he's
Yeah.
going to impede his movement by stopping to have to tie his boots back up again.
Well, as I read this, I realize that I don't know if this would work, the monster empathy thing, because he's technically not a monster, but I'm still trying to find out. I don't know. It probably. Ugh.
He's on a
I want to know what would distract them, i.e., what would distract werewolves. But he's technically not a monster right now, so I don't think I can actually use this.
Will it distract them?
It might be useful
Yeah,
information
he's
when it
not-
comes to the assault, or whenever we deal with them ultimately. What's a good way to
Yeah,
distract
he's not
werewolves?
really
So
yeah,
that's
he's not
not gonna
really
work.
he's not really a
Oh,
supernatural
werewolf
creature anymore.
Yeah, that's what I was. So I'm just going to approach and
Compliment his pants.
nice pants.
Shut up, nerd.
Cool story. So what's your deal?
What? You've never wanted to
mean-
be something powerful, do what you want, have the time of your life.
Amazing.
I've never felt so alive.
Yeah, what
Oh,
about right
sweetie.
now? Though?
Oh, sweetie.
Oh, he goes.
Alright, let's-
he looks
let's
at all
end
of you
this
and
by
goes,
saying we must move while we still can.
You think just because you captured me that you're safe? My brothers out there, you're just gonna tear you to shreds.
Sweetie.
I'm gonna look at Ruby and say, you know, you
Oh.
could just
Oh, sweetie.
have him walk back to camp, and we could just follow him and order him
I'm
not
just-
to tell anybody anything.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, sweetie. Oh, sweetie. You just don't even know.
Oh, I know plenty.
I'm
Yeah?
about to cut this dude's
You
head
should
off.
be.
y'all.
No,
Move this
not
to
yet,
the
not yet,
grin.
not yet, not yet.
What did
Let him have
I
his
went for
goofy
the
grin.
head.
Let him have his goofy grin. I'm gonna order him to lure each one of those werewolves out one by one, so we can kill each one by one.
Okay, how's that gonna work? Hey guys,
Well,
you should
his
follow
problem.
me.
What's the order verbatim?
Why aren't you in
Yeah,
werewolf
yeah.
form?
Hmm.
What order do you give him?
Oh shit.
Because there's a monkey's paw curling over here.
Yeah.
Yes, there is.
That genius
Absolutely.
over
Absolutely. What's your explicit order, Kira?
My explicit order would be to bring. No, because that wouldn't keep him from. Hold on. I'm trying to think of the wording just right.
I think it'd be easier if I just teleported back to the quartermaster, got another silver weapon, gave it to him, told him to stab one of the others, just,
To
to cause infighting or something.
I don't think that'd go very. I mean, I think that'd be over pretty quickly, considering he is now just a dude, and they would just murder him.
Yeah.
One swipe murder.
Yeah.
Just tell him to walk into camp and start pointing at them one by one.
But here's the thing: if he just walks,
Go into camp and call them all out by name.
no.
Hey, Gene,
No.
where'd you get those sweatpants?
No. Because if he goes back, when he goes back to camp, they're gonna know something's up because he's not a fucking werewolf anymore.
That's the point. That's the point. And then that's when we hit them.
That's the whole thing. They're like, "What the
Or we
fuck's
kill
going
them out.
on?"
That's the only two options. It was like,
It's psychological warfare.
I don't think we could use him to attack the werewolves.
I'm fine with just killing them. Let's just go murder these dudes.
He's a fun distraction.
He is.
But yeah, let's move.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, leave him outside of camp. Give him my gun and tell him to pick off any werewolf stragglers.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Yeah.
No, wait.
I'm just going to say, whatever you guys want to do is fine. Just be aware that I'm going to be hanging far back with the ranger, trying to explain whatever crazy shit starts happening away.
Yeah. Let's just go do it.
Just so that you know.
Tell him to take this naked dude back to the van, or this pants dude back to the van and lock him up.
How about you tell
Get
the
him something
pants
to do.
dude to shoot? There's 7 wolves left. There's 6 bullets and a gun. Tell him to pick
You think
6
he's gonna
wolves.
survive that long?
Depends on the gun.
Yeah,
Depends on how good he's
Six
hidden.
shots off, and each one will result in a kill.
Well, they'll at least be a little bit wounded and distracted, and also
And then the other guys can come running in and do their thing. You guys.
right.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that too.
That's a good idea.
As long as he gets killed, I don't mind.
Yeah. All right. So let's
He's gonna guard you.
let's give him a gun. He can't guard us. He's a human.
He can take one hit for you.
Yeah, but I think he'd be more useful being a distraction.
That would be a distraction.
So I think we should give him a gun with silver bullets and have him shoot into the werewolves all 6 bullets, so that even if it doesn't kill them,
Smart.
even if it doesn't
Sure.
kill them
You're
all,
smart. You're smart. That's good.
it'll maybe
it.
maim them or
Make it
wound
I
them.
wasn't giving the orders, so you word out your orders. You do it
Make it
too.
happen. There's a gun. Start shooting
All right,
werewolves.
All right, what's the order you're giving? Bro.
Shoot.
I pull out my Walter PPK with the silver bullets and I hand it towards her to give
I
to
still
him.
got 2
I
pistols
can go get
now.
you another gun. You don't have to give up yours.
There's no time.
So-
Time is of the essence.
I can instant teleport anywhere.
I've already done it.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
So he instantly teleports and put one back in your pocket.
Okay. So I'm
Active reload.
gonna hand him the gun and say, "You're gonna take this back to camp, and you're gonna take it out of your pocket and shoot every single wolf that comes towards you until you run out of bullets, or until you die, whichever comes first."
He you can tell he's trying to fight your power over him, and he's trying really hard, but he just doesn't have the capabilities anymore. That his mental protections are just gone, and he just kind of slumps, and he reaches out and takes the gun from your hand. He goes, "Yeah, there's a problem though. I still can't walk because he's still bound."
Yeah, let go of him, Joel.
Yeah, I'll turn that off. Do I have to use magic to
Yeah.
turn it off?
No, you just release the hold on him. You dismiss the effect, and he kind of balances himself out. He goes, "I can't stop from doing this, but I can tell you one thing: you all are going to regret this so much." And he starts taking off through the woods towards their camp.
Follow his ass.
We're going after him.
I follow him. Yeah, I'm down to follow him. I'm doing the tree top jumpy thing.
He's just walking, and the ranger goes
I'm gonna go back to the ranger, yeah, and hang back with him. He's like, "Ah, what happened to your
like,
roots? That's weird."
"So what's what's going on here, bud?
Okay, well, this is going to sound crazy, but just hear me out. Just bear with me here. We found this fella back here in the woods.
Bear
Some
with
kind-
it. He laughs at your
some
dad
kind
joke.
of- yeah, my bad joke. It says, we got ourselves, he said he's technically a Wiccan druid or something like that. He's one of these really crunchy types, really into nature and all that. And he got it in his head somehow, these dogs are some kind of like,
He's an anarchist.
some kind of crazy mythical creatures or something. And he's been like following them and trying to become one with the pack and stuff. He's nuts. But we've managed to convince him that to take us to where they are so we can observe the dogs. So that's what's going on.
Okay, yeah, sure. That sounds
Oh no!
Perfectly
I'm gonna read a bad
plausible.
situation on this, and I failed.
yeah. You're not real sure if that ranger is taking what Joe's shoveling there.
Oh, I don't even get to try to manipulate him? I mean, if that's an option, I would try to use that as a manipulate
then roll,
someone to
yeah,
believe
then roll
me.
manipulate.
Manipulate.
Come here, Hazel. I'll be right back.
Oh, I'm too good at it. I wish I could get a fail. Oh well.
All right. Well, yeah. He. I don't know. I think when you started rambling about him being a druid and he's crunchy and stuff, he thinks there's some inkling of truth in what you just fed him, but he doesn't know.
He
what
doesn't
it
completely
is.
buy my bullshit, but he's like, this is good
Yeah,
enough for now.
he knows you're bullshitting him, but he's just gonna let it slide.
Okay,
It's been a weird day now.
fair enough.
He really should be at this point. He really should be at home drinking beer on the couch, and instead he's out here wandering the woods with a bunch of strange feds, following some weird dude looking for some rabid dogs.
I got it.
But he's gonna go along. He wants to see this through.
Okay.
So the bro wolf leads y'all through. I mean, you're walking a good. It's
I'm
been about
jumping through
half
the
an
trees.
hour at this point. I mean, you're getting deeper into the forest. Like this, you're to the part of the reserve or the refuge where people don't go. It's just thick, and it's kind of taking even some of you who are supernaturally adept are having difficulties moving through the forest as it is. And he's having the bro wolf's having a hard time too now that he can't just bound through it all willy nilly. But he leads right up to there's a cave. There's a small little cave. It's like a bear
BJ
cave.
was right. There's a cave.
And you see him stand at the mouth of the cave, and he shouts, "Scar! Scar, come on out here! I got something you want to see."
I hide.
Yeah, what's everybody doing at this point?
I'm in the treetop.
I've done the same thing as before. I've gotten down and yelled at the trooper to get down, or the ranger to get down. Or not yelled, but just get down.
I'm gonna read a bad situation.
All right.
Would hiding be act under pressure?
Not in this case.
Okay, cool.
No, I mean, you basically saw him stop at the cave, so you all kind of figure out that's where they're hiding out. So you've got time to. It's not
So
stressful
as
to
soon as
hide.
he comes out the cave, I want to bar the portal of the cave.
Oh, nice.
From werewolf.
Okay.
Drop a
All
portcullis
right.
between him and all his backup.
Yeah, and then as soon as the next one, that's just what I'm gonna do every time.
I'm gonna say.
I want it to be blatantly obvious when it goes off. Like such that he might target me.
All right,
Anything
Pete.
we
What's your
haven't
read-a-bads? Anything you haven't noticed? Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and help a hunter by giving him +1 forward with my second hold on Jinx.
Who are you helping out?
Joel with his use magic, full success.
Okay.
Oh, nice, sweet.
Okay.
All
right, Pete.
Go ahead.
You are while everyone else is kind of watching the cave, you're observing the area around you, and you start hearing growls, deep growls, and it's multiple multiple growls, not coming from the cave itself, but from the surrounding area around you.
Oh, guys.
All you gotta
They're
do
not
is
all
run.
in the cave.
All you gotta do is run into the cave, though. We can still go through the cave because it's only bound against werewolves.
Yeah.
Yeah, and while the guy's shouting down the cave, Fumi, that's the mutters some magics, and
It's hand
you
signals.
bar. Okay, you hand signal, and you effectively bar that cave mouth from werewolves.
Once Scar came through it. That's what I said I was gonna do.
Oh, that was the
As
trigger?
soon as Scar came out, yeah. Once he came out.
Yeah, you see a werewolf coming towards coming out of towards the front of the cave. Like, yeah, you see a werewolf moving up, and you activate that spell. And when it gets to the cave mouth, it just kind of hits it and stops. And with that,
He's supposed to be on this side.
No, he's supposed to be on the same side as us.
Yeah, once he came
Oh, okay.
out is what I was saying. So, like once he's
okay,
like.
okay,
Yeah.
in that case, then yeah, it just goes
My thought
off.
was we'd be able to get them like one by one or in groups, but if they're outside, that it's gonna change. But yeah,
He,
so it's like he comes out and then block any that are inside.
yeah, basically, that werewolf comes out of the cave, sees the bro, and just pounces on him and rips his head off.
Amazing.
Even before he can move and pull that pistol and shoot him.
Sick. That worked out great.
Fun.
And with that, I need everyone read me a bad situation.
I got an 8.
Hey, I failed.
Mixed success.
9.
I'm busy trying to watch for these growls, and I'm totally scared.
So
I have a 1.
Ramiel and Joseph failed,
Whoa.
but everyone else gets a mixed success. Okay, if you got a mixed success, you notice 5 werewolves bound out of the woods to stand in front of the around the werewolf that just decimated the
One
wolf
that's
bro.
for previously known as Scar.
Do I recognize any of these?
And you recognize a couple of them. It's hard to determine because they all kind of look similar, but there's enough, you can notice enough differences that you've recognized 3 of them. And the one of them that you recognize is Scar.
Okay.
But the last time you saw Scar, he wasn't in charge.
But now he is.
And he didn't have the big massive scars across his chest at the time either.
I'm going to call out to him and I'm like, how'd you get in charge? Kind of taunting him a little.
He snaps up from his face being buried in that guy's chest. And he's got just gore hanging off his snout. And he looks up and he smiles at you with these huge teeth. And in this guttural voice, you hear, "Ah, the demoness. Aha. You back for round 2? You want some more scars?" And he kind of gestures to his chest. Like mine?
I kind of just roll my eyes at him. You're the one that's going to get more scars. Or worse.
And with that, I think we're going to stop there because it's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, it is.
Aww. Oh, but I just posted what I was about to do in Monster of the Week.
But yeah, because there's still more to come. I wasn't planning this to be a single night session, so.
Okay.
Nice.
But I think the showdown with the werewolves is a good place to stop.
Oh, we're not quite done yet.
Mm-hmm.
No, we're not. We must do end the session for the
Did we
next phase.
conclude the current mystery?
No.
No, sir.
Did we save someone from certain death or worse?
Not really.
No, that guy got eviscerated.
Mm-hmm.
Did we learn something new and important about the world?
Those of you that didn't know werewolves were a thing learned.
Yeah, werewolves.
I didn't know werewolves existed.
Bingo.
Ruby did.
Did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters? Well, we met Joel, so
Yeah.
Yep.
he existed.
Yep. He exists. So that's
They learned
two, so
that
it's
Hoot
one
existed
XP.
as well. So
Who? Yeah, we learned about who. That's something about the world too. So
Yeah, so it's
I guess
still,
just one experience.
1 XP.
Cool.
End of session XP.